Student protesters at USC today charged the LAPD used racial profiling when the officers shut down two parties over the weekend just off campus. 6 people were arrested. Some of the students as well as officers were hurt when this went down early on Saturday. But did racial profiling have anything to do with it? NBC4's Lolita Lopez spoke with both sides today.
And that sit-in that was held about 12 o'clock lasted several hours and just wrapped up about an hour ago. And the main focus of it all, communication and change.
They throw me down on the floor, you know, very, very hard. They slam me down on the floor. They use their knee. They press their knee up on the back of my head.
Ola Bayode describes the early morning hours on Saturday. He says LAPD officers arrested him after a party at off-campus housing was broken up. Partygoers counted nearly 80 officers lining Hoover Street. They say another party nearby of mostly non-blacks did not get this type of treatment.
We're not going to stand for it anymore.
Today, several dozen USC students and supporters staged a sit-in calling for change in the police department. The LAPD says they were called to 2 parties on the same street following several noise complaints from the community.
The other partygoers that were there started to throw debris at the officers, and that's what generated the assistance call for additional resources.
6 were arrested and released, including Ola.
No one was doing anything. Everyone complied.
An officer was taken to the hospital with a shoulder injury following the event. The LAPD has now received more than half a dozen complaints from partygoers alleging excessive force and racial profiling. Is this a problem in this area?
Well, I don't know if it's a problem. It's certainly a concern to us as law enforcement and servants of the community. We want to make sure that the community understands that we are here to serve them.
But we are scholars, not criminals.
Nate Howard hosted the gathering of about 150 people, celebration for seniors going into finals week. He says the party had permits and IDs were being checked on the way inside, and that this has long been an emotional issue on campus.
4 years of sweat and tears and studying and working hard, and we still get no respect.
In fact, a forum with the LAPD is scheduled for Tuesday following another incident several weeks ago.
I think this was kind of the impetus to have something really happen.
And the students that we talked to said that forum is not meant to attack the LAPD, but to come to some sort of consensus. And as you can see right here, their Facebook page has now 1,363 RSVPs. We also spoke to USC, who tells us they're working closely with the LAPD in an investigation that a department has on the case. And we're live at USC. Lolita Lopez, NBC4 News.